Hello guys, I'm going to present myself again, okay? For those who did not see our first tutorial, video tutorial we uploaded on our Facebook page, ICOTEL-UB. My name's Jessica Cheyano. Jessica Cheyano, co-founder of ICOTEL. Yes, today you are going to learn how to use another functionality of Google, which is Google Forms. What is Google Forms? Google Forms is an application designed by Google to help us design online forms to collect data information, which means okay, you can use a Google form to make a questionnaire, and you can use a Google form to make a kind of contact list to collect contact information. You can use a Google form, okay, to make a kind of quiz, to make quizzes. So anytime you feel as you need to collect information from many different people with respect to a particular situation or condition, and you need to keep your data safe, centralized, and online for proper follow-up, future proper follow-up, and assessment, comparison to, and deduction and conclusion about a particular situation or maybe a particular project, and you can use Google Forms. So think I'm going to go directly to the practical part of Google Forms, okay? So I've taken this particular scenario. Imagine you're on your phone, okay? You absolutely need to design a form, okay? You open your Google Chrome. Google Chrome is a navigator. Okay, it's an online navigator that you can use to make your research. It's the same as Firefox. It's the same as Internet Explorer. But I recommend you use Google Chrome because with Google Chrome, you can link it or sign it up with your Gmail account. And when you link it to your Gmail account, as you can see on my Google Chrome, here is my Gmail profile pic right up here. This automatically shows I've linked my Google Chrome to my Gmail account. So you go directly to the browser, okay? You type forms.google.com, okay? And you search, you launch it for a search. It's loading, it's loading. Apparently I'm having a lot of internet issues, but as you can see, it's loaded. And automatically it shows me a blank form. A blank form. So note it down. You open your Google Chrome application. Google Chrome. Please take note. You open your Google Chrome application, browser, same thing. You make sure your Google Chrome has been signed in or has been linked with your Gmail account, with your Google account. Very important. Okay? Because when you link your Google Chrome application or web browser, I can say, to your Google account, which is a Gmail account, you can have access to all the applications that Google offers, like Google Forms, which we are accessing now, and Gmail and all the like. So you've searched for forms.google.com, okay, and it has opened to you a blank form, as you can see. So okay, I'm going to like make a, what can I say, a contact form for some of my customers. Let me say I have my company and I have customers. Okay, I'm going to make a contact form for them. Mm? Let me see, my company is 237 Dance. I'll make the customer contact form. So I want to make this particular customer contact form for 237 Dance so that when next people interested in like okay, wanting to take some dance classes maybe in Yaoundé or in Douala. As they contact me, I'll no more be asking them maybe to send their email or maybe to send their contact information that I might even lost. I'll just send them this particular the link to this particular contact form that they will fill in the information, and all the information will be centralized here in the contact form, so that I will not dare lose the information. I will not have the risk to lose the information. Okay. So this one translate customer contact form. This is the title. This is the name I've given to my contact form. So I'll give a title here, which is when I click it automatically maps the title of the form right up there. I will give a description to my form. Okay. This form is a customer contact form for my initiative. This one concept com. It will help me. It will help gather customer, gather and centralize customer information for proper follow-up, analysis, and deduction. Okay. Okay, which information will I like to collect first for my customers? Okay. I would like to collect the name and surname, name and surname. So the default option that shows here as a kind of information to be collected is the multiple choice, but we know that name and surname doesn't match any multiple choice information. It's not something that has to be chosen, or name and surname doesn't have any options that have to be chosen. So I will change the kind of data that it actually takes. I will know that each and every one of us or any one of the customer will have to write down his name. So the best option that maps here with respect to all these options is short answer for sure. Person's name will not fill a paragraph, so needless putting a paragraph. With a short answer text, the person can fill in the information, fill in the name and the surname, and they're quite good to go. Okay. So I have an option down here that shows required. Required means that if you want this particular field, name and surname, to be compulsory, c'est obligatoire. C'est obligatoire, le customer met son nom et son prénom. Vous voyez? You can enable this field. When you enable it, it turns purple, or it gives a particular color. Maybe on your own browser, it can give a green or another color. But when you choose it enable, it changes color to a brighter color. So which means that the customer will not be able to submit this form if he hasn't put his name and his surname. So it is mandatory. Yeah, that is what it means. So we are finished with this particular field, and we are going to go to the next field. So to go to the next field now, you are going to click this particular button that is found right down here. As you can see, there is a small circle right down here with a plus button inside. That particular button shows that, okay, I want to add another field to my form. So you can click that, this add button, and it will give you another option to add information. So which other information else would you like to get from your customer? Okay, I write telephone number, If you want, you can precise that you want his WhatsApp number, because we know that most of the people in the world today are connected through WhatsApp, and it is more cheaper to communicate through WhatsApp than to communicate through direct line. And we know that in business, or maybe in organization or associations, it's good to minimize expenses, especially when we are still at the beginning. So communicating through WhatsApp is quite much cheaper most of the times. Okay, so you can request for the WhatsApp number of your customer. Can be as a short answer. Yeah, the few matches. Mhm. Mhm. Required? Yes, I want it to be required. I want the person to absolutely put his contact, his phone number as an information. Yeah. You can ask to for the email of your customer. We know that most people uh, nowadays, especially those who work in offices, are also accessible via emails. Even those who work out of offices, but it's also cheaper to communicate via email, and via email is easier to attach more documents and send a huge number of files of huge sizes too. Yeah, so you can ask for your email. Email collection settings. You enable it. Yeah, this form will collect email addresses. So you made that your form should be able to collect email addresses. So email address, which has gone right up to be seen as the primary field. Name and surname. Telephone number. As last field, what else can you put? You can make that the customer can write maybe what he thinks, or maybe a message that he would like to send you. Maybe he has questions. You also should, when designing your forms, you should always put the option or the possibility for a customer or a person, okay, to always have the ability to write to you or to speak about what he thinks. So the questionnaire, or let me say the contact forms that you use, that you design using Google Forms, should always be a two-way, like interactive questionnaire. You ask information, and you should also be able to give the opportunity to the customer or the person filling the form, okay, to send to you also an information that he wants to send to you. Maybe he has questions, he has points of views he wants to express. Always important to let him talk. So you are going to add one field, and you are going to call that field message. hmm And you are going to put the data type a paragraph, so that the person can have the ability to write as much as he wants. Okay, that we should leave it as an optional. So he can write an information, he can write a message to you as he as he wants, or maybe he doesn't want to. Mm? Okay, you have finished designing our form. I think this has to go down. So when I click on the particular field, I can move it wherever I want to. So I've moved the field right down just by clicking on it and pressing, holding, and pushing it where I want it to go or want it to be. Our form is complete. Here we are with fields, email address, name and surname, telephone number, WhatsApp, and field message. You can design more complex forms, more forms, so forms that have more fields. So you just decide, you choose whatever you want to put in your contact form. If you have any questions, any difficulty, just write a comment down this video and I'll assist you promptly. Okay? I'd like to say thank you for your time. Thank you for watching the video. In case you have any difficulty, you let me know. Like our page, Share the video. Invite your friends to like our page. Let them not miss out these tutorials that we have as we offer to them for free. Okay? Have a nice time.